How does having anal feel for a woman? Username doesn't check out. Everybody has an asshole, just go ahead and try it yourself fam. Not gonna lie, I'm tempted. Kinda just wanna see what G-spot stimulation feels like, but I'm also scared. Scared of what? You decide how big the thing is that goes up and when to stop. You could very easily get a finger up there with little to no lubrication. If you have lube, you'd be surprised how big you could go if you go slow and work your way up. 1. Anything that has ever gone up my butt has never felt good too. I'm afraid it'll awaken something in me. Hey man, the awakening something I'm eating isn't a bad thing. Maybe you're bi or maybe you're straight. Anal stimulation doesn't mean you're gay or that you even like men. Try it if you want. It might surprise you. It's a thing that men haven't, a thing that some men are afraid to explore or embrace. It wouldn't mean anything regarding your sexuality. I know there's nothing wrong with liking stuff in your butt and there's nothing wrong with being bi or gay, but I'm 22 years old and I've never questioned my sexuality. I've never once had to urge to kiss or have sex with other guys. The idea of suddenly getting confused or realizing I'm not totally straight scares me. I don't wanna suddenly go through that process of discovering myself. And also I don't wanna be that guy that asks his girlfriend to put a finger up his butt in the middle of the nasty LOL my butthole is hairy and gross. You have nothing to worry about fella. Liking stuff up there doesn't imply anything about your sexuality. You can try it, and you like it or you won't. And that's all. Being into that doesn't mean you like dudes, and besides, plenty of girls like topping penetrating their boyfriends. I think you're just assigning risk to something that doesn't call for it. LOL, you like what you like, and you can experiment without it having to mean anything. Good luck my friend. Being homosexual means you're sexually attracted to your same gender, not that you enjoy anal stimulation. Being curious about your GF massaging your prostate doesn't mean you have homosexual urges at all. LOL. My wife said if we do it right it feels good and stretchy. If we do it wrong it feels like she has to shitty or worse. She has a way with words. I mean, have you tried being on the receiving end of it all? That sounds like a damn near perfect summary. I asked my girlfriend who's sitting right next to me eating cereal to describe it and she refused to go into detail. She's not a fan. Why doesn't she just eat a cereal she likes then? Leo. So she's air conditioning? Men needs to remember that porn actresses are using lube after lube plus other things are stretching themselves before a scene. That is why they are getting paid so much. And enemas. And they flush their buttholes, for obvious reasons. I reckon it feels pretty similar if you're a dude, except for the prostate orgasm thing. But my husband and I dabble occasionally. TBH, I don't love it and definitely don't want it every time. But sometimes it can be a fun element of really kinky or aggressive sex if we're both super into it. For me, it hurts and feels like you have to poop if you don't use enough lube, and it takes about twice as much as you'd expect. If you do use enough, it sort of feels good, but also like you have to poop. Afterward you can't trust your farts for at least a day. I was waiting for it. Afterward you can't trust your farts for at least a day. It's a pain in the ass. I've been with women who prefer it over regular sex and have multiple orgasms from anal, and with others who just flat out hate it and say it hurts too much or feels like taking a poop. IDK if body type or shape or physiology has something to do with this widely varying response, but it may. I'd assume it's just a thing that some women can enjoy and some can't. Some will put up with it, some like how taboo and different it is, and some just can't find any fun in it. Agreed, though I do think the claim made above of multiple orgasms could be a bit of a stretch. Pun somewhat intended. It's supposed to be a lot more pleasurable for men because it could massage the prostate gland, but even then, taking it up the poop chute is never really easy, so I've heard, at least from the guys. I don't want to be a DCK about it, But yeah, if a woman is really getting off on it, I kind of wonder, just how? Her mind, bro. A wise man once told me that men get off on the physical, women get off on the mental. I dated a girl who was very sexual, had no problem telling me how she liked what she wanted, experimental, adventurous, great all around. She never came harder than she did if we were stealth ducking somewhere near her parents. It made her feel sneaky and naughty, and that made her hot AF. Sounds like for whatever reason anal made this girl tick. My girlfriend says it feels like you're taking a massive shitty but somebody is forcing it back up the body. My girlfriend says it feels she's taking a super tiny shitty. Susa Debbywoods. Try it on yourself. Just get a cucumber and some KY jelly. Not advised. Don't start with a cucumber. They're too big for a starter. Start with fingers. Why does he tell you about it? That's the real question. Pretty good if the person on the giving end does it right, and also make liberal use of lube. 14/F Kaliu.